Sierra has all the best active and outdoor brands you need. From athletic stuff, like a full court pickup game, swish, to athletic-ish stuff, like a half-mile stroll. Get those steps in. And for morning hikes up the mountain trail, good pace. To nighttime ghost stories from the camping chair. What a twist. Whatever level of active, Sierra loves it all. Head to Sierra or Sierra.com for the brands you want at the prices that let you do it all. From athletic to athletic-ish, Sierra's got it.
This is Optimal Living Daily. There are no extra lives. Make this one count. By Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. And I'm your narrator, Justin Malik, reading you articles to bring you a bit more inspiration, motivation, and happiness to your day. A little daily practice that compounds over time. So with that, let's keep compounding as we optimize your life. There are no extra lives. Make this one count. By Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. Before I started Nerd Fitness, I worked for a company called Sixth Man, which produces floating music festivals. Although I no longer work for them and even have a full team here at Nerd Fitness now, I still attend one event every year without fail. The Rock Boat, a floating musical festival where you spend 5 days with music fans and 25 plus bands. It's my one chance every year to truly disconnect, reflect, and embrace my love of music. While at sea, I received word that one of my former coworkers from Sixth Man had passed away due to complications from surgery for lung cancer, despite never having smoked a cigarette in her life. Tiffany was only 31. Here on Nerd Fitness, I often talk about how we don't get to pick the level of difficulty we have to play on in the game of life. Some people get to play on easy, while others have to play on legendary. Tiffany played on a level 2 steps above legendary, forced to deal with a tremendous number of issues throughout her life, never once failing to sport a smile or positive attitude. She simply played the hand she was dealt to the best of her ability, smiling till the very end. She never complained or asked why. It broke my heart, and I am really going to miss her. It's a shame that it generally takes a tragedy to remind us how short and unexpected life can be, and that we need to enjoy every day. The stark realization is that in order to live our lives fully and happily, we have to remember we have no extra lives. This is it. Do you enjoy your story? As Gandalf the Grey taught us, quote, "All we have to do is decide what to do with the time that is given to us," end quote. I receive emails daily from people who are in crappy situations or are unhappy about the path they're on, and my advice is generally the same. You must find a way to be happy today, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. If you're in a crappy job, start looking for a new one today or make your own. If you're in a crappy relationship, get out of it. If you're friends with people who drag you down, fire them and move on. Yes, all of these is easier said than done. Somebody once told me, you can make excuses or you can get what you want, but not both. The first time I heard that, it felt like a slap in the face, a brutal wake-up call. If you're not interested in getting what you want, i.e. continuing to be unhappy and making excuses about why change won't work, you're filling yourself with untapped potential, regret, and what if. Yes, it is morbid to say, but the lives remaining counter in our game is 0. We could get hit by a bus tomorrow, or find out that the one thing we all take for granted, our health, is taken from us at a moment's notice. So be happy today. Here's how I found to do that. Make your life about the story, not about possessions or bank accounts. I'm not telling you to quit your job and move into a tent in the mountains, though I'm not saying don't do that if that will make you happy. What I am saying is that every day is an opportunity for adventure, happiness, and improvement, or another day of being unhappy and unfulfilled. We spend so much time on that just doesn't matter, when we should make sure we spend that time on the important stuff. You can start by making sure you spend time with people who fill up your brain with stories that start with, remember that time I'll never forget it. Whether it's a quiet night with friends, enjoying a beer and swapping stories, playing a board game, or climbing a freaking mountain in a foreign country, we need to take advantage of the fact that today is a good day to be above the roses. If you can fill your day with adventure, improvement, and gratitude, you're on the right path. Joy remains. Just a few short days after the rock boat, I got to be the best man at the wedding of my best friend Cash, whom I've known since first grade, and I've been on so many incredible adventures with. We've shared so many memories nobody would ever believe. Cash was the travel partner that joined up with me for many of my crazy adventures around the world. As I was putting together my speech for the newly married couple, I couldn't help but think back on my previous week on the rock boat, my friend Tiffany, whose light burned out far too soon, and how fortunate I am to spend another day alive and well. Here's what I said. Quote, "In my brief time on this planet, I've come to learn a few things. Although we don't get to pick how much time we get to have, we do get to choose two things: who we spend our time with and what types of stories we have with those people." End quote. Although Tiffany's life was cut too short, I'm grateful for the time I had with her and the lessons she taught me about playing life on Legendary. I'm grateful for my friendship with Cash and the ridiculous stories we've had together. There are so many things we take for granted, but none more so than our health and the time we have left. We can control one, and we have no clue about the other. So make sure today is an opportunity to go to bed saying, "I live today right." I have two quests for you today. Pick up the phone and call a friend or family member you're grateful to have in your life and let them know you're glad he or she is in your life. And do one thing today that reminds you it's a great day to be alive, whether it's playing music, going for a hike with your dog, starting to plan a big trip, or grabbing dinner with a friend you haven't seen in a while. Do something billions of people would give anything to have the chance to do again. Cash, thanks for the adventures and letting me be a part of your wedding. Tiffany, thanks for everything you've taught me. You will be missed. As my friends in Gaelic Storm say, here's to one more day above the roses. You just listened to the post titled, "There Are No Extra Lives. Make This One Count" by Steve Kamb of nerdfitness.com. And I'll be right back with my commentary. Have you been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your tech? Good news, the wait is over. Dell Tech Day's annual sales event is here, and they're celebrating their best customers with fantastic deals on the latest PCs like the Dell 14 Plus with Intel Core Ultra processors. They've also got incredible perks like Dell Rewards, fast free shipping, premium support, price match guarantee, and more. And while you're upgrading your PC, you may as well go all out because they're also offering huge deals on their premium suite of monitors and accessories. You know what that means? That's right, you can get a whole new setup with amazing savings. Clearly, this is a sale you don't want to miss. Visit Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals. The new year gets us thinking about finances, paying off debt, building an emergency fund, saving for a house, and why only track spending when you can also plan and actually achieve your goals? Set yourself up for financial success this year. Monarch is the all-in-one personal finance tool designed to make your life easier. It brings your entire financial life, budgeting, accounts and investments, net worth, and future planning together in one dashboard on your phone or laptop. Feel aware and in control of your finances this year and get 50% off your Monarch subscription with code LIVING. What I love is Monarch keeps me focused on moving forward. I can see my savings goals and net worth, watching myself get closer to milestones. Set yourself up for financial success in 2026 with Monarch, the all-in-one tool that makes proactive money management simple all year long. Use code LIVING at monarch.com for half off your first year. That's 50% off your first year at monarch.com with code LIVING. Thank you to Steve. It's so easy to get caught up in the grind, just trying to get through the week one at a time. But stories like Tiffany's remind us that being put into an extremely difficult situation isn't a choice for some people, or most people even. They just have to handle the cards they're dealt. The least we can do is appreciate the hand we have. And his advice about being happy today might be what we need to hear. I'm sure we could all use that every day, actually, even if it's a bit uncomfortable. Same with a quote in there. He said, somebody once told him, you can make excuses or you can get what you want, but not both. Another one that might be difficult to hear, but it's definitely true. And if you're up for it, maybe you can try one of his challenges today, sharing your gratefulness with someone or doing something today that reminds you it's a great day to be alive. Any or both of those could completely change the course of your day. It's a nice note to end on, so I'll leave it there for today. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.